Amit stood on the stage, staring at the audience in front of him. It was supposed to be his moment of triumph, but instead, he felt the weight of failure crushing him. His business idea, which he had nurtured for years, had just been rejected by a panel of investors. The feeling of defeat settled deep within him, but little did he know, this failure was merely the beginning of a stronger comeback. Amit had always been passionate about technology. After completing his degree in computer science, he had set out to create a startup that would revolutionize online education. He worked tirelessly, pouring all his savings into the project, and spent sleepless nights developing an innovative e-learning platform. His friends and family supported him, but when it came time to secure funding, the reality hit hard. The investors were unimpressed. They pointed out flaws in his business model, doubted its scalability, and questioned his ability to compete with the giants in the industry. Amit walked out of the meeting feeling like a failure. Months of hard work seemed to have gone to waste. He faced criticism from society, and self-doubt started to creep in. For weeks, Amit was lost. He withdrew from social circles, spent days in isolation, and questioned whether he had made a mistake by following his passion. He considered giving up and looking for a regular job. However, deep inside, there was a voice that kept reminding him why he had started this journey. One day, he came across an article about famous entrepreneurs who had failed multiple times before finding success. He read about Steve Jobs, who was fired from his own company, Apple, before making a triumphant return. He learned about J.K. Rowling, whose Harry Potter manuscript was rejected multiple times before becoming a worldwide sensation. These stories reignited a fire within him. Amit decided to analyze the feedback he had received from the investors. Instead of taking it personally, he looked at it as constructive criticism. He reworked his business plan, addressing the concerns raised. He sought mentorship from industry experts, enrolled in entrepreneurship courses, and joined networking events to expand his connections. One day, while attending a startup conference, he met Priya, an experienced entrepreneur who had faced similar struggles in her early days. She shared her journey of failures, rejections, and eventual success. Priya's words deeply resonated with Amit, and she agreed to mentor him. With her guidance, he refined his business model and learned the nuances of financial planning, market positioning, and strategic networking. With a refined strategy, Amit launched his platform again, this time with a clearer vision and a better execution plan. He started small, targeting niche markets rather than competing with the biggest players right away. He leveraged social media marketing and collaborated with educational institutions to gain credibility. He introduced interactive learning modules, personalized tutoring sessions, and AI-driven progress tracking for students. Slowly but surely, his platform started gaining traction. Users appreciated the unique learning experience it offered, and soon, small investors took notice. With new funding, Amit was able to expand his business, hire a skilled team, and improve the platform's features. Success did not come overnight. Along the way, Amit faced new challenges, technical glitches, hiring the right talent, and handling increasing competition. There were days when his platform crashed due to heavy traffic, and there were moments when he struggled to pay his employees on time. However, each challenge became a stepping stone for further growth. Amit adopted a problem-solving mindset. He started listening to user feedback and constantly iterated his platform. He built a strong support team, learned to delegate tasks, and maintained a customer-centric approach. Over time, his startup became known for its reliability and innovation. With growing success, Amit aimed to take his platform global. He partnered with international educators and collaborated with universities in different countries. He expanded the platform's offerings, adding multiple languages and catering to students worldwide. His platform became an example of how an idea, once considered a failure, could turn into a global success. With increasing responsibilities, Amit ensured he maintained a balanced work-life schedule. He emphasized mental well-being and encouraged his team to do the same. He started mentorship programs to help budding entrepreneurs, just like Priya had helped him. He believed in paying forward the guidance he had once received. 2 years after his initial failure, Amit stood on a similar stage, but this time with a different outcome. He was receiving an award for his startup, which had now become one of the fastest-growing e-learning platforms in the world. The same investors who had once rejected him now sought opportunities to collaborate. During his acceptance speech, Amit shared his journey, emphasizing that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of it. He encouraged aspiring entrepreneurs to embrace setbacks and use them as fuel to propel themselves forward. Amit's journey became an inspiration for many. Schools and universities started using his platform for digital learning. His name was featured in leading business magazines, and he was invited to international conferences to share his experiences. But despite his success, Amit remained grounded, always reminding himself of the time when he almost gave up. Looking back, he realized that failure was never the end of his journey. It was the beginning of his transformation. His failure had forced him to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger than ever before. Failure is painful, but it is also a teacher. Every setback carries a lesson that can pave the way for success. Amit's story is a testament to the fact that rejection and defeat are not indicators of the end, but rather the stepping stones toward a greater achievement. If you ever face failure, remember, it's not the end of the road. It's the beginning of a stronger comeback. Keep learning, keep pushing forward, and success will follow.